Imagine finding out the secrets behind a Shopify store that turned over $400 million since it started only a few years ago. This store was founded in Australia, but it now serves the world. And it was founded by an Australian guy. He's been on Australian Shark Tank, he's a popular YouTuber, and he's really popular within the Shopify D2C community. So he really knows what he's talking about. Now, if you haven't guessed, I'm talking about Davie Fogarty and his store called the Oodie. Now, Davie doesn't run the Oodie anymore. He is just the founder and he stepped down from CEO. So he's doing lots of other things. But today we're going to take a look inside the Oodie and we're going to find out the strategies and the tactics that they're using so that you can pick them up and implement them in your store. I'm going to unpack the things that they're doing really well, and I'm also going to have a look at the things that they could do a little bit better so you can learn from their mistakes. I'm also going to take a look at all their ads in Meta, in TikTok, so you can copy and paste them and see whether or not they work in your business. I'm going to have a look at the strategies that they use, and I'm going to really unpack what it is that makes an e-commerce store tick. So by the end of this crash course in e-commerce, you're going to feel like an e-commerce entrepreneur and you're going to be ready to take on the globe with all this newfound wisdom. Now, if you're up for it, what I want you to do is take your shoes and socks off. I want you to kick that subscribe button that I have so that we know that you're locked and loaded and ready to hear what it is that I have to say about the Oodie. So I always look at stores in mobile only. And the reason for that is that 80 to 90% of your visitors are going to be coming from mobile. And this is no exception, especially when it comes to the Oodie. The Oodie has a target demographic that skews a lot younger. These guys don't even have a computer. All they're doing is everything is either on their phone, maybe even an iPad. So we want to make sure that our stores are heavily optimized for mobile. And I'm pretty sure the Oodie is doing that as well. So let's take a look. So we can see that the mobile experience is really neat. Things are very thumb friendly. And we always want to think about our thumbs and how people tap when it comes to mobile. So this is a nice big button. Feels like an app. We've got these categories here. They feel like app tiles. So if you go into a standard sort of app, this is the type of thing we're going to see. And we know if we just tap this, it's going to take us straight through to that page. Okay, I'll just go back to the home page for a second and sort of explore this a little bit. Now, a few things that I pick up here. We've got this nothing over $49 icon. So that's really interesting. Does that mean that everything on this store is $49? Well, obviously not, right? Because this is 104. That's 79, that's 89. Actually, maybe it should be nothing, nothing under $49. Let's click that and see what happens. Okay, clearance is nothing over $49. Maybe we should open that up a little bit. It's going to be annoying for people to see that. So there's one little thing I think we've got to be aware of is making sure that we're really clear in our messaging, because I felt like this was nothing over $49. But anyway, that got me through to their page. What I really like though here is this is a really nice clear call to action. It's what a lot of people actually get wrong on their stores, especially when they're starting out. Right here we can see exactly what we're trying to sell. We've got a picture of the product and really clear call to action. So it's the Oodie, but outdoorsy, right? Everyone knows the Oodie is an indoor garment, although a lot of people do wear them outside. So what the guys have done here is they've realized that people like wearing this outside. Let's make an outside version of it. And here we have a clear call to action and you know exactly where you're going to go to the outdoor section. And with large stores like this, we get lots of traffic and want to make sure that we are optimizing the experience for what the traffic does. So what often happens with these stores is we run heat maps and we understand sort of the scroll that goes up and down to these stores. And I'm pretty sure they'd be doing that on this store to understand where people scroll. Now, what we want to do is we want to get people as quick as possible to products. And so I'll have a look to see whether or not the Oodie is doing that. When I say quick as possible to products, I don't just mean any product, I mean the products that we know are gonna sell. So let's have a look at what happens on this homepage. So the minute I land on here, the first thing I see is this outdoorsy section, but let's just say I don't want it. I was just coming for a traditional Oodie. I can see straight away we've now got this shop the Oodies, shop sleep tees, shop dressing gowns. So these are the things that the Oodie is famous for. So let's go through and we'll go through what a normal person would do. I'll click on the Oodies. So we now know we've got Oodie, we've got Oodies again. There's no description text here, which is really interesting. I wonder if there's anything at the bottom here. I've got an infinite scroll. So an infinite scroll means that you can never get to the bottom. I don't know about you, but that annoys the heck out of me. But it's a great app experience because people can continue to browse without actually having to click to a next page. So it's good for removing friction, but if we're trying to find something at the bottom of the page, it's not that great because we've got to just keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. What it also means is it feels like there's a truckload of products here. All right, so lots of products are loading here. This might just be personal preference. I don't love the infinite scroll on this because there is just so many products, but maybe we could Maybe what he could do here is cap it to say 100 products and then go to next page, or load more often works pretty well here, so we can see more. Means we don't have to refresh the page, but we can see more and more products. But geez, there's a lot of stock here. I don't know how I'm going to choose my Oodie. But at least we've got this little back to top button here. That means if I want to filter and sort, I can. Let's have a look at that, how we can filter and sort. So we've got color, we've got type. All right, so this filtering system is a little bit funky, and this can be really hard to do when you have a large product catalog. So we've got in stock, we've got pre-order, we've got adult, we've got kids. Now beige, black, blue. Now this is where it probably will be quite challenging for the guys at the Oodie, is they have a lot of patterns, right? So how would we put them in here? What I would recommend we do here though is we have little color swatches, so we really know the difference between, the colors like charcoal and gray, light gray. So if I want to get a gray, I'm going to have to sort of click all of, oh, that's cream. I'm going to have to click all of these to start to see what comes up, okay? Not too bad, there's only a few products. All right, not too bad. I think some things we could do here is, could we see better color swatches in the filters? Where's the sorting's up here? That's not too hard. Price high to low. Colors, yeah, definitely color swatches would be better there. Possibly even size would be good here. Oh, and we've got a bit of a bug here, guys. I can't sort by price because your little live chat thing is there. I'd fix that if I were you. All right, so let's close this down a little bit. Let's go into the next thing here. So I'm gonna clear all this and have a look how they've sorted it. So often what we do on stores is we do something called merchandising, and we want to merchandise a store so that it has the best products at the top or the products that we want to push. Now, I don't really know the products that the Oodie wants to push, but this cheap one at the top is the first one, so probably want to clear that one out. What else have we got? Actually, looks like everything is on sale on this store. So that is a tactic that these guys are using. I'm not sure whether there is some sort of sale on at the moment, but definitely don't see that across the site. But it feels like everything's on sale, which is a pricing strategy. Basically means that we don't want to miss out on this, and it increases conversions. We go to the grey Oodie, and we can see that it is on sale. We're saving $25. So he's really emphasizing here the sales. All right, let's have a look at some other things. Let's zoom in on this. It's not really that great. Probably work better on a real mobile phone, not on my computer. We can swipe, that's great. We got a close up of everything. That is really cool. All right, so these are some things here where we talk about the demographic. Now, I mentioned that a younger demographic is going to be using this, and younger demographics also typically use these buy now, pay later services such as Afterpay. So we can see here Afterpay is a really big call out here, and it really takes up a lot of priority. It's actually bigger than the add to cart button. What happens, can we actually click that? Yeah. I actually don't think that's a great experience, to be honest. It makes me feel like that's clickable because it looks like a button, and it takes a lot of priority up on this page. So I would actually move this around a little bit and hide it. Not hide it, but just make it, the hierarchy of the elements here are really poorly laid out. So this add to cart button is, while it's a good contrast, it sort of gets beaten by this Afterpay button. So I'd move Afterpay down somewhere, just clean it up a little bit so the add to cart button is right near the price. This is really cool here. These is what we call risk removals or objection busters. So when people go to buy something, they want to make sure they're making the right decision. So here we can see, okay, 3 million other people have bought it. So great, this is obviously a good product. If I don't like it, I can send it back in 30 days and they're going to ship it to me for free. So this is great. These are the 5 reasons to buy, which I talk about in one of my conversion rate videos. And if you haven't seen that conversion rate video, it's up here, but we talk about the 5 reasons to buy, exactly what the guys are doing here. All right, let's have a little look here. We got the details. Details aren't bad. It tells us all about what we need to know, and these are hidden. Okay, I don't dislike that. I'd probably like to have something more about the outcome or the transformation of wearing this. Keeps you cozy, keeps you warm, things like that, and then talk about why the design is. Look, this one's a boring grey one. As you can tell, I like grey basic colors or black basic colors, so this one appeals to me. But we probably want to talk a little bit more about how this product makes you feel when you use it. Oh, we've got cuddly soft materials. Okay, maybe it is there. Toasty warm. Yeah, right, okay. I recall my statement. Lovingly crafted from the best, most cuddly soft materials. Every Oodie is made from toasty warm Sherpa fleece. Okay, that makes me feel like I'm going to be warm and toasty by wearing this. Okay, this is interesting. Free shipping over $50 and free gift wrapping bow included. How cool is that? I'm liking their languaging here. Again, we're talking to the younger audience. Cool, fun, easy, type language. Feels like you're talking to a friend. So I've done a great job of this one. One size fits most. and it tells you how it is. Okay, this is the next part I want to think about is sizing. So when it comes to fashion brands, sizing is super important. So if I have a look here, I actually can't choose a size on this product. Well, that is a faux pas. I can't even check. I don't know if they come in different sizes. Oh, one size fits most, sorry. I'm really missing out on some of these things. One size fits most. I reckon we need something around that, okay? I think we need something around that. I'm really not sure. Let me jump to another product and see. I'm gonna go to bestsellers and I'm gonna have a look at this. All right, twin packs. I'm getting distracted here, but I wanna call out on this. So these twin packs are really interesting because when we have something like a twin pack, what it's showing is that we're trying to increase the average order value. So instead of buying one Oodie, why not buy two? And so by having these merchandised under bestsellers at the top, what the Oodie are doing is they're signaling to us that most people are buying two. Now, whether that is true or not, we can't prove. However, the fact they're putting them there is signaling or subconsciously telling people, you should be buying two of this because this is what most people are doing, all right? So that's a really good strategy to increase average order value. It's showing two items in there. Let's jump into, I think avocado is one of the most popular Oodies, so we'll jump into there and we'll have a look. Yeah, this one doesn't have a size either. So I think it's just a one size fits all element, okay? We have these little nice call outs here. So super warm Sherpa interior, fleece interior. Okay, this is a better layout than the other page. This I like. Well done, guys. This is better, like a big colorful hug. So you get the transformation and the feeling of this product. You can see how it's made. Softest, warmest thing you'll ever wear. So a big audacious claim. Say hello to your new best friend. Recommended products. Okay, this is a good page layout. So here's a couple of takeaways that we have from these product pages. The first one is remove any doubt or remove any risks or any objections that someone might have to not buy from you. So things like remove your shipping costs. We can see that these are free shipping. Show proof that other people are actually buying this product and offer a way to return it, because if you have a free way to return it, then it means people are more likely to buy it. And something we shouldn't do is deprioritize the main button, and our main button is the add to cart. So on the Oodie, we're seeing a huge afterpay icon that we need to get out of the way, and we need to emphasize that add to cart button. So let's have a look at another product and see how that looks. So we'll pop back and we'll go to bestsellers, and I want to show you the way they're doing this twins section here. All right, this is the Oodie twin pack. Now, all we're seeing here is two images, so we're not seeing the close-ups of the images. So they're making the assumption that we know what this product is all about before we come to it. An afterpay thing is here. But this here is really interesting. This is like an app builder. Now, I talked at the start of the video about whether or not there's things that small stores can do versus big stores. Now, this is definitely a big store thing. You know, this is not an app that you can download and install. This will be custom built just for the Oodie. So what we can see here is we have these swatches. We can either see them full body or close up. I really like that. So we can see the pattern. So we could choose that one. This is saying adult Oodie 1, and then we go adult Oodie 2. Let's do the same thing. We'll get the pizza one. So this is a really cool little app, helps you build it. Again, Afterpay is giving me a headache, but you know my view on that one already. Same sort of thing, 3 million customers, 30-day returns. Now, interestingly, strike-through price will be discounted with code custom twin, taking the value to 138. Offer is limited and can end at any time. All right, so I'm not sure what that means, whether we need to add that in there ourselves. So I'm gonna click add to cart. Let's see what happens. All right, that slides out here. Now this is one I was playing with before. All right, so I've got a pizza Oodie and I've got an avocado Oodie. And it's applied the custom twin automatically. Okay, that's good. So I like that. So what's happened here is it's told me I need to put the code in, but it's auto applied that for us. And you can actually do that in Shopify. Anyone can do this. A small store can do that. We can actually create a URL that has a share coupon code on it. So that's the way that these guys would be doing that. All right, so 109, we can see our savings, and we can scroll up and down. Now, the scroll up and down is a bit weird because it takes you to the page, but hey, that's okay. Let's go to checkout. And we'll see what's going on. Okay, this just takes us to a normal Shopify checkout page. A little gift message is pretty cool. That would be a Shopify Plus feature, unfortunately, guys. For those that aren't on Shopify Plus, it's automatically defaulting to Afterpay. That's interesting. Not sure if that was just my account. We've got our subscriber. This is a quick guest checkout. That's pretty cool. Okay, please note only one discount code can be used per bundle. All right, so if we're doing lots of things, we're gonna need to use one or two. Okay, this is really cool. This is a great little hack that you should be able to do, which is why choose the Oodie. Now, This is great because it's right near the Pay Now button. So if we talk about what I mentioned earlier about removing any risk, this is the last place that someone needs to actually pay and commit to the purchase. So throughout the whole journey, what these guys have done really well is remove the risk. 3 million people have bought it, so you know you're in safe hands. 30-day return guarantee, free shipping. You've got no reason not to buy this. And we say the same thing here, 30-day money back guarantee, free shipping. So that message is super consistent everywhere. So that's one thing that you can take away, making sure that you have this consistent messaging that removes any reasonable doubt for someone to buy it from you. All right, so this is looking pretty cool. I'm relatively happy with the page. Product page could be cleaned up a little bit. Make sure we're focusing on the add to cart button. But now let's have a bit of a look at their marketing strategy. So what I've done is I popped over to the Facebook ads library. Now, if you've not been to a Facebook ads library before, it's really cool. What you can do is spy on other people's ads and see how long they've been running them to see whether or not they work. Now, these guys are prolific when it comes to ads, and there's thousands of ads, maybe hundreds of thousands. But have a look at this. So I've just typed in the Oodie in the ad library, and we can see that this ad started running in April 4. But we can scroll down. These are launched in April 4. These are launched in March 24. We just keep going down. We can see all these ads. So these guys have so many ads. And we can actually see that they've still got ads running from February 2023. So what does that tell us? It tells us these ads are working. They're not going to keep ads running for that long if they're not working. So let's have a quick look at these ads and see if you can learn something from them. So we click see ad details. Okay, our official Winnie the Pooh Oodies are here. So this is obviously a licensed good. So let's have a quick look at that. Excellent. All right, this guy's putting it on. Okay, we've got these nice little sort of call outs here. Relive your childhood with cozy Winnie the Pooh Oodies. All right, awesome. So that's very much a UGC style creative. Let's have a quick look and see where that takes us. Winnie the Pooh collection. Takes you straight to the collection page. Excellent. So that's a really good ad and obviously appeals really well. Let's have a look at something else. Okay, this is an offer. Again, this one started running on February 28, 2023. Okay, this video, we're in early 2024, so it's been running quite a while, over a year. So let's have a quick look at this ad. This has got 30 plus cute designs made with soft breathable bamboo. Join the comfort squad. Free shipping and free returns. So let's shop now and see what happens. Okay, perfect. It does what it says. So what we can learn from this is we want to make sure that the messaging on our ad matches where we're sending someone to, and that's called congruency. Now, the other thing that's really interesting here is all our creative is very much UGC style content. We're not seeing any polished creative here. This one here is March 31st, 2023. Let's have a look at this one. Okay, staying warm has never been so much fun. This is kids Oodies. Let's have a quick look at this one. Okay, a little bit more, still feels very UGC, but it shows fun, happy kids. Yeah, not bad. Okay, cool. So that one works pretty well. Let's have a look at some other ones. Yeah, so let's have a look at this one. This one was started April 17, 2023. And okay, cool. This one is fun. Save on your heating bills. All right, so this is a different sort of type of thing here. Let's watch this ad. Oh yeah, this is cool. But look at this. This is where all the call outs are. You know, it's the benefits. I can throw it over whatever I'm wearing. Start saving on energy bills today. The Oodie. Where this is really cool is it calls out to some pain points. So it calls out to the cost of living crisis, and you don't need to put a heater on if you put an Oodie on. It has the cuffs, it has all this other sort of stuff. Plus, it's fun and energetic, and it has someone in it that is of the demographic and the age that they're targeting. All right, so this is really cool. So a couple of takeaways that you can take from this one here is, you know, not all ads work, and the ones that do, you keep on and keep them playing until they do. UGC style content is definitely working for this brand, and I'm also seeing it working all the brands I work with in our e-commerce academy. So play around with UGC style content. Always call out the benefits and features and make sure that they link directly through to the actual product that you're going to. Now let's look at the final ad strategy, and that's going to be on TikTok. So TikTok also has an ads library, and we do exactly the same thing. We just type in the advertiser and we start looking at the ads. Cool thing is these guys do the same thing when it was first shown and how long it's been running for. Now these are all pretty new ads. So let's have a bit of a look here. This one's been running a little bit longer here, and this is the avocado one. So let's have a look at that. That first launched in 23. This is 23. Oh, that's 24, sorry. This one's 23. So we can see here, 15th and 9th, 23. And let's have a play of this one. So this is very TikTok style, okay? It uses an AI sort of voiceover, it's sounding pretty good, and it feels like it's native to the platform. All right, let's have a look at this one, similar sort of thing. Yeah, very TikTok-y and relates to the audience that we have there. You actually feel like it is, you know, your house. So we can really see all the TikTok style stuff has very much UGC style content. All of it is. The only one that isn't is this one up here, which I spotted, which is for the sale. Let's have a look at this one. And this one's been running for a while too, actually. So maybe this does buck the trend. No, sorry, this one hasn't been running for a while. I read it wrong. This is just for Easter. Okay, so they're using Easter strategy here.
Site-wide this Easter. Get cracking on these sales so you don't miss out.
Okay, so that one's just for a campaign, which is probably why that is happening. Now, the other thing here is it shows you how many users have seen it. So it shows you how popular this ad is here. So this one here is got lots of users seen. So let's have a quick look at this one. Yeah, this is cool. It's a pizza tea.
The Oodie sleep tea. It's super oversized and stretchy. Made from bamboo and elastane, it is so soft and feels like a breath of fresh air on your skin. Plus, it has pockets. Perfect for storing all your favorite snacks. It is the comfiest tea you'll ever own. There are so many cute designs to choose from. So head to the Oodie website.
Okay, cool. This is really interesting. So guys, what I'm noticing here with the Oodie, what they do really well, and they drive a lot of their business through paid ads, is the content that they create feels like it's native to the platform, so that the people that they're attracting, which is the younger millennial Gen Z generation, is feeling like they're not trying to be sold to. They're just trying to be showed and educated, and the people that are in the videos are people they can relate to. So that is really, really cool. Look at this, we've unlocked a mystery discount. All right, so this is probably what we call an idle pop-up, or a, you know, win back or an on exit pop-up. And what happens is when you leave a store, you can create this little pop-up that pops up to try and keep people there. It's called an on exit pop-up, which means when you're exiting, show them this thing. And the Oodie have done this. So I've now unlocked a mystery discount. I'm gonna put my best email in there. All right, reveal my discount. Okay, excellent. So your discount, $30 off, want to upgrade to $35. Join the Oodie SMS Club and upgrade your discount to $35. Oh yeah, let's do that. All right, text me my $35 code. Welcome to the Oodie SMS Club. You should receive a text any second now. So again, we're using the languaging that is talking to this type of demographic. All right, awesome. Let's close it off now. And I just wanted to show you one last thing that I noticed that I thought was really interesting and real mobile tactic that I haven't seen before that I think you guys can borrow. So if you think about when you're on a desktop site and you hover over the image on a desktop, it tends to show the other image, or you can have your store set up like that. The problem with that is we can't really do that on mobile, and as soon as we tap it on mobile, it takes us through to the page, so we don't get to see both things while we're browsing. Now the Oodie have solved this by using a GIF as the image. Check this out. So I've gone to Outdoor Oodies and I can see this guy here, and the other cool thing about this one is this guy doesn't look like he should be on the Oodie as a model, so it actually stands out and it's quite fun and interesting. So we've got new and improved, and we've got this old guy here. He seems fun, he seems energetic, he seems like a hipster. He's pretty cool. But what they've done is they've made a GIF, so there's some animation here. And that is a real nice way to try and get my attention. So let me grab this one here and check out this guy. And also when I clicked it, it had this little zoom effect. So we can see him there, and as we scroll through, we can see it on lots of other people. We can see how happy this guy looks. We can see how everyone else looks. So this is a really cool thing. This one here has a size. How interesting. Small, medium, large, extra large, or Oodie size. But where's the size guide? Oh, here it is here. This is much better. It shows you how to actually measure for this. So that is really what we want to see when it comes to sizing. Everything else is pretty much the same on these pages, so they know it works. We talk a little bit about the outcomes, so this is great. They've created a specific product page just for this outdoorsy type product. All right, guys, that is my breakdown of the Oodie, but I've got some takeaways for you, so grab a notepad and write them down. The first one is we want to make sure that we remove any objections that someone has from buying from you. Tell them how fast they're going to get it, how much it's going to cost to ship it, whether or not there's a returns policy, and how many other people buy it. Prove that your product is awesome, and if they buy it, they will have no regret. The second thing is merchandise your site for the products that you want to sell. Make sure the ones that you want people to click are at the top of the page, and there's a clear call to action on the home page to the place that you want someone to go. Make sure you be super original in your photography and don't necessarily use the same thing as everyone else. We can see with the Oodie, they're using a completely different style model, different style develop poses, they're using animation, and it's really making their product stand out. The next one is to make sure you focus on the outcomes of your product. What does the product do for someone, not necessarily how it does it. People want to know what it does for them, and then they learn how it does it. So if it keeps them warm and cuddly and saves money on energy, talk about that. And then you can go into the material and the features that do that. And the final one is make sure you talk to the correct avatar. Don't try and be everything to everybody. Don't be generic, because if you're generic and everything to everybody, you're nothing to anybody, okay? So it's important that you talk to your demographic. If you have a look at what the Oodie does, they make sure they're talking directly to that millennial Gen Z demographic. They're designing everything for it. They're being fun. They're being playful. They're not taking themselves too seriously, and it really cuts through the noise. Now guys, I hope you enjoyed the breakdown of the Oodie. Now, if you didn't go ahead and kick that subscribe button earlier when I asked you to take your shoes and socks off, please kick it now, because I make videos like this all the time. And if you want me to do another breakdown of another big store, or even a small store, to give you my insights into what they are doing well and what they're not doing well, drop down below in the comments a store, and I'll pull out some videos just like this one. In the meantime, here are some more videos that I've put out that you can watch, whether it's a tutorial or some sort of strategy that you can use. Choose from one here.